Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or whenever it is that you're watching this video. I am Marcus T, and welcome to and back to the Life and Poetry channel here on YouTube. Um, hey, how you guys doing? We up close and personal today. A quick video. Um, you guys been following along as we've ventured back into YouTube. I've touched bases on a few things as to why I left and why I'm coming back and the new premise of what we're going to do here on the channel. And today we're going to jump into something else that I was really dealing with um, over these past few months as I've been gone away from YouTube, even before then. But before we jump into that topic, guys, if you like to, no pressure, no force, please go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And once you've done that, please turn on the notification bell. Again, if you want to, no pressure. But yeah, so I've been dealing with so many things, and my reflection has been parallel to my journey to healing, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, all these things that were coming about. And as I was diving through, also, if you guys don't know, I have a blog, the Life and Poetry blog. I think the link is in the description down below. But even if it's not, go to one of my social media pages and it's there somewhere. But I was going through, and I try to blog I try to do a blog entry either every day or every other day or once a week. It's always how I feel, some things you have to work through before you can express it. But I was sitting at my computer at my desk, and I began to just think about and meditate on what I wanted to speak about this time here. Like, what did I want to share with everybody that's go around? As I was writing that particular blog, and I wrote that blog, I don't even remember the day I wrote the blog. Let me see, I'm gonna get my iPad here. I wrote that entry on March 7th. This particular entry on March 7th of this year, March 7th of this year. And I was going back again, reflection, journey to healing, self-understanding, self-awareness, tackling those insecurities, tackling those do's and don'ts, things I've been battling with back and forth. And one of the biggest things that I learned that I had to do for myself, right, was give myself permission. Now, you probably asking, what does that mean? What do you mean you gave yourself permission? Permission to do what? Like you're your person, you don't have to give yourself permission. Yeah, that may be so, but for this particular thing, um, I was learning that while I was doing something for everybody else, I was neglecting myself at times. I was neglecting how I was feeling. I was neglecting the power of my no. I was neglecting the season I was in, so on and so forth. So as I'm writing this blog entry, and I'm writing as I'm thinking, as I'm pondering, as I'm meditating, and I'm saying to myself, my God, like I really was putting a lot of people before me. And I remember I remember my wife had told me some time ago that it's okay to tell people no. It's okay to not do something just because somebody's this or that, or because you feel you owe them something, or you feel like you have to do this because they know X, Y, and Z. And it took time to understand it, but when I got it, right? And I was sitting and I'm writing this entry, and and as I'm writing, I'm giving myself more and more permission to feel and to emote and to articulate and to understand the power of my no, right? I started to see how the mentality of the yes man became my persona, and it wasn't healthy at all. It was not healthy at all. So as I'm going through these changes here, as I'm thinking back on how these building blocks align to me for me to get to this particular place in time, and I'm seeing how that impacted me in such a way that as I was pouring into so many people, my cup was running dry, and nobody was pouring into me and helping me replenish my cup. You know, and it was like, man, like what am I thinking? Like why am I? not taking care of me? Or why am I not realizing that the little work that I'm putting in for myself isn't enough, right? I'm realizing that I'm saying yes to so many things, so many people, so many ventures, but my inside is screaming no. My spirit is screaming no in all capital letters, exclamation points, and it's there, but the words that come out, it's always been yes. It's always been yes, right? So I really begin to look back and say, I wasn't doing myself justice because I was neglecting me. And I had to shift in a way of understanding that it was okay for me to move into a season of being selfish for me, right? I'm not generally a selfish person. If I have it, I'll give it to you. If I don't have it, I'll find a way to get it for you. Um, I have the heart, a true heart of a giver. Um, but I was learning, I was learning, and I'm still learning today that it's okay to be selfish enough to say, I'm gonna hold this because I need it for me right now. And maybe we can revisit this and we circle back, or maybe not, maybe not. But I was moving into the season of my selfishness, and I was getting these Selah moments and these epiphanies of saying, man, I'm breathing again. I'm feeling again. And I'm able to express this in a way now, whereas I'm unapologetic for my no. I'm not going to explain to you why I'm saying no. I'm not going to stifle myself or limit my response or my responses to myself and saying, go do this for you, right? Go explore you right now. Point in case, recently, like for like a while now, I've been learning to play bass, the bass guitar. And I was gifted a bass guitar from a gentleman from my church, a great man that I look up to, a great man, man full of wisdom and insight and true love. And he gives me this bass, just out of kind of out of kind of his heart. We were talking about it one day, and he was like, "I got you. I'm gonna bring it to you." Sure enough, the next day, after we had the conversation, he brought me the bass. And I've been playing this bass. I've been practicing. I've been learning. And it's been a journey. It's been fun. It's been exciting. You know, I've played many instruments over the years. I've written poetry, I've written songs, I've done this, I've done that. But, you know, I've always, my first love was a guitar, a 6-string guitar, you know. So why not? I went from that to, I dabbled with the drum, the piano, the saxophone. So why not bass, right? Why not pick up the bass? So I got the bass, and recently I was sitting back and I was sitting with my wife, and we were talking about just treating ourselves to things that we want, you know, and learning that it's okay to do that from time to time because we have to put ourselves first. We have to be selfish for ourselves sometimes, right? So I was looking at getting a new bass, and I was going through these reviews. And I knew what I wanted, um, but I also know that what I wanted was a bit on the upscale pricey side. So I sometimes you got to compromise a little bit, and that's all right. It's okay to compromise for yourself. If it's okay for you, you do so, right? And I'm going through these reviews. I'm researching these bass guitars. And I'm going through these things here, and I come across this amazing bass. Um, it's a Squire bass by Fender. Um, and I saw it, and I watched some reviews of the bass on TikTok, on YouTube. And I read them on a website, on Amazon where I purchased it from. They were getting people's opinion about it, and I heard these gentlemen playing it on YouTube, and I was like, man, I need that bass. I want that. That's the bass. That's it right there. Now I know what I want. I'm a jump out there eventually. And for a while, it was just sitting in my cart. It was sitting in my cart on Amazon. I'll get it. I'll get it. Then one day, we were sitting in our living room, and I was like, you know what? I'm getting that bass today. I'm buying it today. And sure enough, we ordered it, and it came I think it came like the next day or so, a day or two after. And so I opened the box up. It was like a kid at Christmas time. I opened it up, and it's gorgeous. I'll show it to you guys in another video. I may do a video on it or whatever, or just have it in the background so you guys can see it. But I got the base because I did it for me. I didn't do it because I was just recklessly spending money because I wanted to do something for myself. No, I did it because it made me happy. Something I wanted to treat to myself because it falls in line to what I'm passionate about. You know, what I'm passionate about. Um, and I was just overjoyed with it. So I clicked on the box and I just ripped right into it. We just plugged up and I just, you know, tuned it down and we had a ball. I had a ball with it, you know. But it's stuff like that I'm learning in my permission season that it's okay to do these things for me. It's okay to put me first. It's okay to prioritize my well-being over those around me sometimes because when you think about it, if I'm not okay, if I'm not in the right mindset, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, how can I pour into somebody else, right? If I'm drained, pouring into somebody, I'm giving you drained energy. I'm not giving you all of me. I'm not giving you the best that I know I can give to you, and I'm not doing you justice. I'm not doing you service in that manner. Um, so I have to replenish my cup, right? So I've been in that space now, guys, of just saying yes to me, saying no to things that I don't want to do, yes to things that I do want to do. I'm still a helper. I'm still doing these things here, but if I don't have the energy, if I don't have the capacity for it, then it's a no. Then it's a no. Um, but it's a daily challenge, but it's amazing. It's awesome. It feels great. And I challenge you guys to do the same. I challenge you guys to say yes to yourselves. So give yourselves permission to feel, to emote, to articulate that feeling, to express it to yourselves, to be expressive in anything you choose to do, to say no to outside noise and yes yes to your creativity, yes to your passion, yes to your desire, yes to your will and your want, and to your need, yes to your need. But that's where I'm at right now, guys. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling amazing. I'm enjoying being back with you guys, recording videos. And there may not be a schedule like we talked about before, but content, it'll still come out. We're still going to have this relationship with one another, and it's going to be amazing. And I encourage you to stay along for the journey. Stay along for the journey. Um, I truly encourage you to stay along for the journey because we never know where this is going to go to. Right, we never know where we're going to end up, but let's be excited about it, right? And with that, I truly challenge you guys to practice the art of giving yourself permission, right? Practice the art of giving yourself permission and love yourself while doing it. Love yourself while doing it unconditionally and unapologetically, guys. Oh my gosh, it's an amazing feeling. Trust me. Um, And I pray that you guys have I pray that you guys are having amazing days, amazing weeks, amazing months. I pray you guys are doing great things. I pray that everything that you guys are dreaming of come to fruition. I pray that everything you guys touch manifesting great things, that they bear amazing fruit. Um, and I love you guys so much. And as always, I thank you guys for rocking with me and allowing me to rock with y'all. Um, Guys, I thank you guys for liking if you like this video. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Remember, it's all love. Thumbs up, thumbs down is love. It's love. If you've subscribed, thank you. If you did subscribe, thank you. If you watched the video, thank you. If you shared the video with somebody, thank you. If you accepted the challenge of practicing, giving yourself permission, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys so much, and I'm so proud of you. And remember that your today does not determine your tomorrow. So keep trying, keep being the best you that you can be, and no matter what, do it unapologetically. Guys, in closing, remember that it's never goodbye, but it's see you next time. So stay safe, be blessed, and I'll see you. Peace.